Hello, good day viewers. In this tutorial, we're going to solve these equations. Say solve for x in the equation. The first one is a into x minus a is equals to b into x minus b. Okay, this is a typical equations on a linear equation, but just that our values were not given. No. So here it means we will use that same approach, to resolve these equations. Now from the left hand side here, we have a into x minus a. Okay, we multiply through by the coefficient, which is a here. This become a times x, that will give us ax. Here we have a minus a times a, that will give us a square, e raised to the power of 2. On the right hand side, we have a b into x minus b. So b will distribute b within this expression, x minus b. So b times x, that gives bx. Then b times minus b, that will give minus or b raised to the power of 2. Okay, in this case, we will collect like terms, or another way we can do it, we can say we look at this, okay, these are constants. So because the unknown here is x, on this side we have a ax, on the right hand side we have a bx. Okay, let's find the additive inverse of minus a square and bx. Okay, so we add the additive inverse of minus a and bx. So additive inverse of minus a is plus a, and that of plus b is minus bx. Okay, here we have a ax minus bx minus a square plus a square. So we've added the additive inverse of this, which is a square. The additive inverse of bx is minus bx. We said to both sides. Similarly, here we have bx minus bx. Here we have minus b square plus a square. So we have done it to both sides, and if that happens, minus a square plus a square is off, bs minus bs is off, and we will be left with ax minus bx is equal to, we'll bring this one, a square minus b square. Okay, here this is what we are trying to find, looking for x. So x is common here, so we factor it out. Okay, here become x is equal to a into a minus b, and looking at this expression here, a square minus b square is typically of difference of 2 square. So open bracket, this is a minus b into a plus b. So by the time we do this, it's definitely going to give us the expression above. Okay, the next step is we divide both sides. Divide, because we are looking for x, divide both sides by a minus b. So here we have x into a minus b, divide a minus b is equal to a minus b into a plus b, divide a minus b. Here we see that our x is equal to a plus b. That is the value of x. Okay, that's one part of the question. Let's quickly look at the other side of it, where we have a open bracket x minus a all square is equals to 2x minus a bracket all square. Here we will expand this bracket, and by doing so, this one simply means x into x minus a minus a into x minus a. Okay, what we've just done here, we have expressing this x minus a into x minus a. So it means that everything in this bracket will multiply. That's what we have just expressed on the left hand side. Similarly, on the right hand side, we're going to have 2x into 2x minus a, then minus a into 2x minus a. Okay, here x times x, that will give us s raised to the power of 2, which is s squared. S times minus a will give us ax minus a times s will also give us minus ax minus a times minus a, that will eventually gives plus a squared. So on the right hand side, 2s times 2x, that gives 4 s squared, 4s squared. 2x times minus a, that gives minus 2ax, minus e times 2x, that gives minus 2as as well. Minus e times minus a, that will eventually give us plus a squared. Okay, and here this is s squared minus as minus as, that will give us minus 2as. This become s squared minus 2ax plus a squared is equals to, here we have a 4s squared minus 2ax, that will give us minus minus, it will increase. Here it become minus 4ax plus a squared. As we can see here, this a squared and a squared with a squared, they are off. Okay, and here we will obtained, we collect like terms by moving all the terms on the left hand side to the right hand side. So here will become 0 is equals to 4s squared minus s squared. This is plus, as it's moving this way, become the negative s squared. Here this is minus 2as. Here we have this moving this way become plus 2ax minus 4ax. Okay, and 4ax minus 4s squared minus s squared, that will give 3s squared. Then 2as minus 4as will give us a negative answer, this which become minus 2ax. Okay, here we can see this question is a typical quadratic in nature. So 3, let's solve for 3s squared minus 2ax. We look for the common factor here. The common factor here is x. So we'll bring out x, factor out x. Here we'll be left with 3x minus 2a, close the bracket. So now we can say s is equal to 0, or 3s minus 2a is equal to 0. So s is equal to 0, or 3x is equal to 2a. S is equal to 0, or s is equal to 2a divided by 3. So these are the possible values of x in the second equations. Okay, this is how to resolve the equation of this nature. Okay, please, all you help me do, let me subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also click on the notification button so that when next similar video
like this surface, you'll be able to have access to them. Have a nice time. See you in my next virtual class.